Hi, my name is Michael Dover. I have 10 years of experience in the hospitality industry. I'm a craft bartender and a sommelier in training, and just a general aficionado of all things alcoholic. I'd like to take a few moments to explain why I think I would be the perfect new addition to the Dillon's family. My passion for spirits has deep roots. My father's British, and consequently, as soon as I turned 19, he immediately introduced me to the wide world of scotches and gins. But this early passion really took root and started to flourish when I began working in the hospitality sector. As a bartender and server in various fine dining establishments, I had the immense privilege of working under some extraordinary sommeliers who introduced me to the magic of sensory analysis. I learned not only to differentiate between different spirits, but to explore the ways that spirits can function as an art form. Through nothing but flavor and aroma, spirits can evoke a sense of time and place. They can transport you to far off countries or evoke a sense of nostalgia for locales from our past. They can convey emotions. They can be subdued or bold, earthy and rich or light and fruity. They can prompt celebration or reflection. I genuinely consider a great spirit to be a reflection of creative genius analogous to jazz music or abstract art. And spirits are one of the few passions I've discovered in my life that continues to become more interesting and vibrant as I continue to learn more. After 10 years in the industry, spirits can continue to excite me, and I want to continue to share this passion with others. Ultimately, that's why I can't see myself ever working in any other industry. As I just mentioned, I have a deep passion for spirits, and I love nothing more than to share this passion with others. Aside from that, I genuinely love hearing other people's stories, other people's reflections, and bonding over a nice drink. Finally, I like making people's days a little bit special or memorable if I can. And for all these reasons, I think that I would be perfect for a guest facing role this summer at Dillon's. I'm a student at Brock University here in St. Catharines. I study political science because I wanted to understand how the world worked. I concentrated in political economics and public policy, and it gave me an understanding of everything from where Canada's liquor laws came from to why I can get such great value wines from Argentina. Aside from these academic pursuits, I chose to study at Brock because I love Niagara and I respect it as a culinary heartland of Canada. I was able to supplement my education at Brock by taking wine sensory analysis classes at Niagara College, an experience to which I'm immensely grateful. The best team that I've ever worked on had to be at the Rundle Bar at the Fairmont Banff Springs in Alberta. What really set that experience apart was the mutual respect and breadth of experience that I shared with all of my colleagues. I got to work with some incredible bartenders from all around the world, from countries like Ireland, Australia, and France, who each had their own regional perspectives on the food and beverage industry. This allowed us to be both great at our jobs and to bond over a drink after we were finished our shifts. It was an incredible experience. I think that the two most important things to bear in mind to provide excellent customer service are to first be an active listener and then to be able to anticipate your clients' or guests' needs. This can be anything from making sure that they have a full glass of water to being able to provide excellent tailored recommendations. Often it's these little things that stick out in our mind and allow us to turn a simple experience into an incredible memory. The best, most memorable service that I've ever received was at the Fairmont Lake Louise. I stopped into the bar for a light lunch before taking on a bit of a treacherous hike. I chatted with the bartender and I mentioned that I'd forgotten my water bottle at home. Before the bill came, the Bartender was able to supply me with a couple of bottles of water so that I would be able to start out on my hike without having to stop by a convenience store in the town. This small gesture really showed that my bartender treated me as more than just a client, more than just a number. He listened to me, he related to me, and he did whatever he could to make my day special.
If I had the privilege of marketing this beautiful spirit at the wholesale level, I would start by highlighting some of the qualities that make Dillon's as a brand special. First, of course, there's the brand's commitment to using locally sourced Canadian ingredients, followed by its exclusive use of copper pot stills, the same distillation method used to make such acclaimed spirits as single malt scotch and cognac. I would then encourage my prospective client to explore the delicate medley of aromas featured on the gin's nose. First, the crisp, clean juniper notes at the forefront, highlighted by subtle notes of lemon and orange oil, backed by the rich, deep, herbaceous notes provided by the oak, coriander, and cardamom. To me, this spirit brings me back to Christmas mornings, with notes reminiscent of freshly cut Christmas trees in front of a wood fire and the indeterminable presence of something delicious simmering in the oven. The beauty of this gin is that it's a workhorse. It's a classic expression of a London dry gin that is perfect for cocktails, with a delicate flavor profile that will add richness and depth to any culinary creation. To really bring this point home, I would proceed to make two cocktails for my prospective client that I feel really highlight the different sides of this extremely versatile bottle. First up, we have one of my personal favorite cocktails, a classic burnt gin martini. While still gin forward, the addition of a Scotch rinse helps to highlight some of the savory elements of this gin that really set it apart from its peers. In addition, there's a very pleasant symmetry between the subtle oak flavors of the gin and the Scotch, while the crisp citrus flavors provided by the lemon peel help to highlight the lightness and freshness of this extremely mixable bottle. Delicious. Next up, we have a signature creation of mine, which I'm tentatively calling Time in a Bottle. It's a classic Clover Club that's been upgraded with the addition of a thyme-infused raspberry syrup. This cocktail highlights the bright citrus notes of the gin and demonstrates how the subtle, clean flavor profile can blend into any craft cocktail, adding richness and depth without overpowering the other ingredients. Ultimately, this cocktail demonstrates that Dillon's No. 7 gin is truly a bartender's best friend. Crisp, bright, and versatile, it's perfect for the professional and home mixologist alike. Delicious.
I think that I would be the perfect candidate for the Dillon Spirit Development Program because I have a genuine passion for the industry. I have a depth of product knowledge and I have extensive experience providing exceptional customer service and sales. But really, what sets me apart is that I'm extremely driven. I put 110% into everything that I set my mind to. If I was a sales representative for Dillon's, I would do everything within my power to show the world what it is I love about Dillon's and what it is I love about the agricultural and culinary output of Niagara, my favorite place in the world, and my home. If that meant loading up a cooler with ice, cocktail shakers, and fresh homemade ingredients to be able to show your spirits at their best, then you better believe that's exactly what I would be doing. I really hope to get to meet you in person, and I really hope that we'll be able to work together this summer. Thanks so much for your time. Bye.